Good morning, Atlantic Coast High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. It's Wednesday, January 10th, and welcome to the Morning Rays. I'm Terry Gilliam.
And I'm Dion Johnson. Here are today's announcements.
In case you haven't heard, there is a change to school-wide policy on earbuds. Because there has been a decrease in the amount of students getting caught in the tardy sweep, there can be an increase in the use of earbuds. Students can now use them in between classes, but it's recommended that you just use one earbud or make sure the volume is low enough to be aware of any communication from school employees. Students are still expected to be in class on time, and during class, your earbuds and phone must be off and out of sight.
Any student that took a dual enrollment class off campus at FSCJ in the fall will need to return their textbooks to Dr. Smith in the River House, room 538.
Attention all HOSA members competing on the 20th. Please stop by and see Ms. Shorter in room 331 before the end of school today to sign up for your testing date for the competition.
Raise of Hope will be having a meeting today after school in room 522. Also, the Fishing Club will be having a mandatory meeting for all members today in room 213 from 2:15 until 3 o'clock.
Fast pitch softball conditioning has begun, and it will continue each weekday throughout Friday, January 19th. Practices will begin at 2:30 and end at 4 o'clock. In case of rain, please meet in Coach Hooper's room 537, dressed out and ready to go.
There will be a flag football interest meeting tomorrow at 2:15 in room 614. Topics will include conditioning, tryout, scheduling, fundraising, and an online clearance. See Coach 4 in room 614 for more information.
And finally, for the rest of this school year, many students will be recognized for their outstanding achievements through a program called Guidelines for Success. Here's Shelby Metcalf with more information.
Many of our students here at Atlantic Coast have been recognized by GFS for their outstanding achievements. We talked with Ms. McMahon about what GFS is.
GFS is a program that we have at Atlantic Coast. It's Guidelines for Success to recognize our students who exemplify our 4 guidelines for success, which are academics, compassion, honor, and success.
She also explained how students are recognized and guidelines for future students.
So you get recognized by a nomination from a teacher or a staff member. It could be an administrator. They just recognize those excellent things in our students, and then those nominations go to the PBIS, our Positive Intervention and Support Team, to kind of sift through, look at tardies, we look at attendance, we look at grades to find those students that exemplify those guidelines.
Chosen students meeting these guidelines will receive many perks, explained by Ms. McMahon.
One of the perks are that you receive one of these awesome t-shirts, which have a logo designed by one of our current students.
Well, I considered all the aspects of the group, and I decided that I wanted to add it around a person graduating because it reminded me of graduation.
Perk number 2 is you receive a shout out on the news, and then there will be a Stingray spotlight area on campus where those names will be posted so that we can continue to recognize those students. Oh, you also get an excellent certificate recognizing your achievement as well.
Here are the students recognized by GFS during this first semester.
Those are all your announcements for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday.